No? Okay, that's weird. Perfect. Now, mute this. Otherwise, it's going to be interference. Okay. Takes a minute. He's coming right now. Hi, good morning. Thank you for tuning in to our TK Kinder and First Grade SeeSaw parent training. We're excited that this year we are going to have continuity between our 3 grades, and this is just a little tutorial to teach you what you need to know about the family app, the class app, and then how to then submit work, help your child do that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get the speaker view, and I'm going to show you my, hi, Mr. Coy, welcome.
Good morning. I just wanted to, maybe I can make a few comments before we go into the training, Ms. Coyle. We have had a couple parents express concern, especially for the lower grades, about a couple issues. Number one, childcare and not having support and getting their children online. So I just want to encourage you that if you have challenges with that, we're willing and able and ready to work with you so that we can make an individualized program for your child to participate at a time that works for you. But the first step in doing that is talking to your teacher, and then your teacher will consult me, and then maybe we'll have a phone conversation between the 3 of us, or maybe just you and the teacher can work it out together. So I do understand that with such young children, they do need someone basically supervising them and supporting them through the online classes. So if you're finding challenges with that, I just encourage you first, now that you know who your teacher is, to reach out to them, explain what your struggle is. We will first try to troubleshoot and give you ideas about how to solve that problem, and then we'll work out an individualized plan for you. So that's number one. Another concern was about the amount of time being online for young students. They are absolutely not online all day long, and we are easing them into the online meetings. So remember, next week, they are only online for 45 minutes a day for TK, and then kindergarten and first have the option of 2 hours a day with their teacher, but it's 45 minutes and then a break, and then 45 minutes and then break. But even during that 45 minutes, they're not just going to be sitting and staring at the screen. They might be working on their work or within their textbook next to them. The teacher will do brain breaks where they do, a song or poems or different activities. So we absolutely understand child development and their needs and their need to interact and move around. So we've tried to accommodate that within our schedules, but know that next week is less time online, and we will work them into being able to sit a little bit longer for online. And of course, make every class session interactive with them. So just a couple questions that have been coming into the office. But again, if you have any concern, I do encourage you first reach out to your teacher and try and work out a time that works for you and your child for online learning. Thank you, Ms. Coyle.
Thank you. Those are concerns, so I'm glad you clarified that. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to get into the training, and it's a very basic training. It shouldn't take very long, but if you're watching and you do have some questions, you can certainly make some comments, and we will hopefully be able to do some on time targeting, and if not, you can certainly reach out to me. You can certainly reach out to your teacher. They are becoming experts very quickly in SeeSaw. All right, I don't need that. I need this. There we go. All right, let's do a presentation here. Okay, SeeSaw for families. Everything look good on your end, Mr. Coy?
Yes, I'm just trying to read it in the comments.
Okay. All right. So we have a brief introduction, and SeeSaw is going to tell you exactly what it is, making it as easy as possible for you. Ooh, that is not what I want. I do apologize. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Let me go back. Well, I just saw our whole presentation. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me make sure that everyone can hear this. I'm so sorry. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, make sure that you can hear the sound. Okay, let's try this again. What is SeeSaw? We'll find out in just a second. Are you hearing anything, Mr. Coy?
You have your sound turned off.
My apologies.
See on the actual audio.
It's below the buttons. I cannot get past these buttons. Okay. Okay. Oh, right here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome to SeeSaw. SeeSaw is a portfolio that your student will use to showcase what they're learning and doing at school and share that with you, their family. They'll add photos, videos, drawings, voice recordings, notes, and much more to their learning journal. And you'll be able to see their amazing work right on your phone or computer whenever they post something new. Students love SeeSaw because they're able to show what they know with lots of different tools and share their work with meaningful audiences, all while practicing those super important 21st century skills. Teachers love SeeSaw because they're able to gain insights from all of their students, see student growth, and have all that classwork organized in one place. Parents love SeeSaw because they can be closer to the classroom without being there every day and really understand how their student is doing. Teachers and parents are always in control of how student information is shared. Once you've connected to your child's account using the special invite code or link from your child's teacher, you can view all of their posted work. You'll only see your own child's work and messages that your teacher sends home. When something new is added, you'll get a notification. You can decide if you want notifications via email, push, or text message. Notifications can come each time something new is added or just once a day. You choose the settings you prefer. Once you follow the SeeSaw notification, you can see what's going on in the classroom in real time. Teachers can also turn on options for you to like and comment on your child's work to encourage their learning. Remember, the best comments help us learn something new. Things like, "Wow, you did a great job because..." "Have you considered?" "Interesting, this made me think of..." "I'm proud of you because..." are great conversation starters. We're all learning together how to communicate and be our best selves online. You can leave a text comment or even a voice comment. Voice comments are perfect for younger learners. SeeSaw takes your and your child's privacy seriously. We understand that you're trusting us to protect your child's information, and we promise to provide a service that keeps students safe. You can learn more on our website at web.seesaw.me/privacy. Your participation in your child's learning journey is the best way you can support them as they grow into a kind, curious, and empowered learner. Thank you for being part of the SeeSaw family.
Okay, wonderful. So that was just a brief introduction as to what SeeSaw really is going to be this year. It's going to be your main mode of communication between you and the teacher, and then between the teacher and the student. Obviously, there'll be direct instruction every day, lots of great interaction, but assignments are going to be received from the teacher to the student on the class app. So our next slide here is the family app versus class app. There are two of them. So the family app is for you as the parent or guardian. You're going to want to download that onto your phone, and it's only used by the parent and guardian. So the student will never need to access that. That's just for you. You are going to only be able to see your student's work because, like they said in the video, everything is secure. So no one else will have access to your student's account besides you, your student, and the teacher. So it's a triad, only the three of you. You can like and comment your student's work as if you're on Facebook. And I think a great option is that you can record a comment, especially for the little ones who probably you can't read quite as much as they will be able to one day, but they'd love to hear your voice, so you can take the time and do that. You'll receive messages and announcements from your teacher through SeeSaw. So you'll definitely want to enable those push notifications so that whenever something is sent out from the teacher, you'll be notified that something is now ready for you to view in SeeSaw. And same thing with your students' activity. When they are done submitting an assignment and the teacher approves it, you will then know there's something new in their journal, their live stream. Okay, you can message your teacher directly anytime. If it's not during office hours, they probably will get back to you as soon as possible. But you can also translate your messages instantly. So if English is not your preferred language, you can certainly choose one of the many options and it will translate for you right away. Okay, so that's the family app. Now, the class app is going to be on the Chromebook and it will be available for your student. You will help them set that up. Your teacher will be sending a code. And if you just follow the instructions from your teacher's email, it's as easy as that. It's a very quick setup. So once your student is on the class app, I want you to know, let me see, move this little picture over so you can see all of it. There we go. So it's only used by the student, but obviously you can help them with that. Again, their student work is private, only seen by you, the teacher, and the student. They can complete and submit their work, which they will be doing. And the nice thing is they have multiple modes of communication for their assignments. So they can record a voice recording. They can take video. They can upload a document and a link, which they might need a little bit of help from you with that. They can take a picture of their work, especially if they're working in their regular consumable workbook. So they've completed their work and now they want to submit it to, say, Miss M. They can take a picture of it and upload it that way. So they don't have to actually do any work on the computer, which I know is important for students to be able to have the pen and paper. So they have those gross motor skills. So we're also encouraging that, of course. And they can also draw in response to assignments. So it's really nice. There's lots of different ways for students to submit their work. Okay? And they can also message their teacher securely if they'd love to. So there will be two apps, one for you and one for your student. Okay? And I'd just like to show you a quick tour of the family app.
Hi, I'm Angela. Welcome to SeeSaw. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the SeeSaw family app. SeeSaw makes viewing and connecting with your children's learning easy. Let's get started. When you launch the family app, you sign in and you will see the Home tab. From Home View, you can see recent posts from all of your children in one place. The Home tab will show you work from the last 60 days. Teachers can also turn on options so you can like and comment on your child's work. Tap the heart icon to like. Tap the comment icon to leave a text or voice comment. Looking at the bottom of the screen, you'll also notice the Journals tab. Once you tap Journals, you can select any of your children's portfolios to explore more deeply. First, tap your child's name, then select the class you want to explore. Just scroll to see content. You'll notice at the top, tap on Calendar View to see items from specific dates without having to scroll endlessly. If you prefer the Feed View, simply tap the Feed View. Another great feature in the Family app is the ability to filter work by folders. Students and teachers can add work to folders to keep their SeeSaw portfolio organized. If you tap on the filtering tool at the top, you can filter to a specific folder, such as writing. Now I'll only see my child's writing work. If you want to explore a different class or year, go to the upper left and tap the back arrow. Now let's peek at the Inbox tab. On the bottom right, tap Inbox. Tap on Messages to see a list of messages. To read a message, just tap on it to open. You can also send a private message to the teacher. The message you send in the Inbox tabs are only visible to the teacher. If a teacher responds to your message, you will see a red circle appear in Inbox. Simply tap the message to view. If you tap on the Notifications tab, you will see a list of the most recent activity in your children's journals. Now, let's review. Tap Home to see recent posts from all of your children in one place. Tap Journals to browse full portfolios from all of your children's classes and sort by folders. Tap Inbox to view messages and notifications from the teacher. We hope you enjoy the new SeeSaw Family app. Thank you for supporting your child and their learning.
Okay, wonderful. So that was just a brief overview of what it's going to look like for you as the parent or guardian on your app. So after signing up your student, because they will need a little bit of help with that, they are going to be waiting for an assignment from the teacher. They'll probably be assigned something the first day or so just to get used to the app. Nothing rigorous. It will probably be draw me a picture of your family, or tell me about your favorite pet or your favorite food. It'll be something the kids can do quite easily and that they would love to share. So after the teacher has assigned a task, they are going to complete it with the instructions provided. And what's great about the instructions are they're generally written out so that you could read them to the student. And also they're recorded. So the student, if they want to try on their own to do their own work, they can listen to the instructions themselves, and then they can do what they need to do. Okay. Once they complete it, they submit it by using the large add button. It's very easy to find. And before it goes onto their stream, their journal feed, the teacher has to approve it. Okay. So don't expect the moment that your student submits something that it will show up and you'll get a notification that they've submitted something. You have to just wait until it's approved, and then it will be on their stream, and you can check it out and like it and comment. Okay. All right. So here is a little video at completing and submitting an assignment, just to give you a visual.
SeeSaw's built-in creative tools make it easy for your students to capture their learning. Responding to an activity is a great way for students to get started with SeeSaw. To respond to an activity as a student, first log into SeeSaw as a student. Here, I can see the class and journal feed view. To view activities, I'll tap the Activities tab under the class icon. From here, I can see all activities shared with me in my SeeSaw class. I can view the instructions or play audio instructions, Then tap the green Add button to respond. To view or listen to instructions again, I can tap View Instructions or Play Instructions. Note that activities do not currently save work in progress. If I exit the activity before submitting my response, my work will be lost and I'll have to start over. Once I have completed my response, I'll tap the green check to submit the activity for the teacher to approve. My response is now awaiting approval from my teacher. After the teacher has approved my response, I can see it in my journal view. We're eager to see your students using SeeSaw's creative tools and activities to share their learning. Thanks for using SeeSaw.
All right. So if you are watching live and you'd like to ask a question, we certainly can answer some questions now. And if you're not, that's okay. You can certainly ask questions after you've watched the video, after you've explored the family and the class app, and we're happy to help you.
Well,
Yes.
if they started watching before we enabled chat, they will have to refresh their video, and then the chat option will be present.
Oh,
I
perfect.
have to do that.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we can wait a few moments. I really hope you are excited about SeeSaw. Your kids are going, if they haven't used it before, they're going to love it. Just a quick selling point. I did use it this summer. I had never used SeeSaw before, but I used it with my summer school classes. And it was amazing, the responses and the work that was produced by TK and kindergarten students. And a lot of it was just amazing. They had so much fun and it was very interactive. So I'm hoping that your student and your child really enjoyed as much as the kids in my classes did this summer. Is there anything happening in the comment section? If not, that's okay. We can always, no? Okay. Well, thank you so much I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. All right. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial on SeeSaw. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Mr. Coy?
I think I might just give a reminder to families that for their access, they have to download that app to the phone. And what would they type in maybe in their store or Android app store? What would they type? Just SeeSaw Family app?
So most of the families have already received an email from their teacher, from the student's teacher, and that will take them directly to where they need to be. But if they wanted just to download the app itself before they got on, it's just the SeeSaw app, and it is the family app. The class app is one that's going to be pushed onto the Chromebook so that the kids don't have to do that. But the families, it's a SeeSaw family app. Yes, thank you.
So on the Chromebooks, they can we are pushing it to the Chromebooks. They don't mean we're downloading it for them. What if they're not using a school Chromebook? What if they're using their personal Chromebook to do work at home? Do they have to go to a website and log in, or how would they access it?
Yes, they can still just type in SeeSaw, and they can type in SeeSaw class. They can type in SeeSaw and then go to the sign-in sheet, and it says, I'm a student. And so that'll take them directly to the class site. So they can type that in as well.
Okay, so the SeeSaw website.
SeeSaw website.
They go to. Okay. And did teachers give them a class code so that they go in the correct class?
Yes, the teacher has, again, I believe yesterday sent out all of their emails, and it comes with a code that they'll need to upload after they've signed in the first time. So they'll sign in as a student, they'll put in their information, and then they'll put in their class code, and then they'll be in the correct class. They'll either be in TK, KB, KA, KC, or first, second, or first 1A, 1B, 1C. So yeah, it'll definitely have the class name and then the teacher's name as well. So they'll know they're in the right spot.
And I assume teachers will be organizing work by subject, like reading, math, science, social studies, as such.
Will be. Yes. You'll absolutely have it organized in the folders that they showed you in the video. And the assignments, again, they'll say there'll be a little red dot showing that there's a new assignment having been pushed out and assigned to the student. So I can select that when there is a notification they've been assigned. Yes.
I like two things about this app a lot. I like that they can see multiple kids on their parent account, even though there are multiple classes, so they don't have to download things. Oh, this is for this child, this is for the other child, right? So I like that about this. And I like that it has recorded instructions,
Yes.
right? So maybe they did participate in the Zoom class or in that morning, or maybe not. But maybe when they go to sit down to complete this work at a different time, they have the instructions there again to listen to and to know how to complete their assignment. That's really nice, and that it's oral instructions as well. So I like that feature for the teachers to use.
Absolutely. I think it promotes independence and, yes, the understanding from the oral instructions. I agree. I like this too.
Not forgetting, as a parent, the opportunity to comment on your child's work.
Yes.
How great is it going to be for the kids when they log in and see, oh, my dad left me a note on my assignment. He liked my writing or my picture that I drew, or my mom saw it and made a comment or asked a question. How exciting to be able to interact with your child about schoolwork. So that's really neat.
Absolutely. And I just want to encourage the parents and guardians at any point, please reach out if you're having any questions. Check it out and let us know also if you're enjoying it and what you enjoy about it, what you're liking. So.
All right, well, let's just say if they have any other questions, they can contact their teacher first or the office. We're always here to help you. All right. Thank you. And we hope you enjoy SeeSaw.